Well, hello there and welcome to a new process video. We have another 12 by 12 scrapbook layout today. I've found myself doing a fair few layouts lately. I really should get back into the project life, but maybe the next video will be a project life video. But I'm using my June Kitaholic Kit Club kit. Yeah, that's a lot of kits. It's a new Australian kit club that was started a couple of months ago, and I'm lucky enough to be on the design team. Yay! And I wanted to make another layout using my kit. So that's what I'm doing here. Now, I've decided to do a layout of my best friend's daughter. She's a gorgeous little girl, and she decided to steal her daddy's glasses and put them on, and then he sent the photo to me, and I steal photos of these kids all the time. And she's in this lovely pink little dress, and yes, you'll notice that the predominant colour in the layout is blue. It actually works really well. I like the contrast between the... And then I matte this on blue cardstock as well. All of this is from the kit. See, there she is, isn't she gorgeous? And yeah, so I matted on blue cardstock as well. I like the contrast between the pink in the photo and the blue on the layout. But what you saw me do with the gesso is If the background paper is a bit too, raw in your face, a good way to sort of soften it is to apply a thin layer of gesso over it. So that's what I did to just sort of tone all that down a bit. And it also works as a bit of a matte for my photos. And then I've just used the 6x6 paper pad to give the photo a matte, another matte. And then I'm going to use the doily as well. And some twine also came in the kit, so you'll see me get the twine out. Now, I struggle with twine and thread and things like that. I call it faking the random. I can't do it. When I attempt to make it look random, it just doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And then I try and make fake the random, so I apply it like... Yeah, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about when I say faking the random. I do it often. So now I'm just cutting down that paper to trim to size. And what you saw me doing before with the Sharpie pen, I like to do white splatters, but I find that when I use a mist, like a Heidi Swap or a Dilutions mist, it sort of just blends in. It doesn't stand out enough. So I like to use ink or paint pens, and they work really well. Then, yeah, they don't blend in and they don't fade or anything. They're really bright. So that's what I was doing with the pen. And yeah, see, as you can see, just going to matte it on the blue cardstock. And I do have to apologise for the terrible lighting. My craft desk sits under a very big window. And what happens at a certain time of the day, as the sun sets behind my back fence, the light comes in through my window at a horrible angle and it does this. So you'll actually see that little bright patch get bigger and bigger towards the end of the video. But then you'll see the lighting changes very drastically because I, of course, noticed that the sun is setting. So I stop the video and come back once it's, the lighting has changed. So I don't have this lovely little patch of shadow in my layout. So that's me messing around with the twine. See what I mean by faking the random? I try and make it look random and it just doesn't work for me. I'm not good with it at all, but, it gives it another layer and gives it a bit of texture. That's what I like about it. So, as you can see, the lighting's changed, but you can actually see more of my layout now. This is that gorgeous picture of my gorgeous little munchkin. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the cutter parts from the Cocoa Vanilla Colour Me Happy range that came in the kit. These are amazing. It's 4 cardstock sheets full of cutouts. And they're so versatile. I've used them on every layout I have made. And I've made about 4, 5, 6, including 2 Project Life double spreads. And it's just amazing. They're still going. They're fantastic. I love them. It's definitely one of my favourite parts of this kit. And I've decided to use the cutter part that says Choose Happy. And yes, you'll notice it is blue as well. But I like I said, I like the contrast between the dark background in the photo, the lovely pink dress she's wearing. And yeah, so I like bringing the blue in. I thought it worked with this layout. And then obviously the pops of pink with the twine and that XOXO. And you'll also see I add some pearl gems as well. Now I'm making a little cluster here. This Choose Happy is going to be my title. and I'm making a bit of a cluster with these flowers. I'm not usually a flower person. I don't use flowers on my layouts. I don't do a lot of feminine layouts. I have boys and nephews and dogs, and yeah, I don't do feminine layouts often. So I don't really use a lot of flowers, but they just worked perfectly with this layout. It brought a bit more of a feminine tone to it, so I was like the way that worked. So I'm just going to add a few more embellishments to this cluster, and everything I have used on this layout was from my, like I was saying, my June kit from Kitaholic Kit Club. I will post a link to the Facebook page in the description box below. It's a really good kit club to look at. It's a new kit club, and I tell you what, the kits are amazing. They're so versatile, and they're all Australian product based, which is really cool as well. So if you're interested, give it a look. There's lots of great inspiration in the Facebook page, and also now on Pinterest with the design team putting up some fantastic layouts, and there's a sketch challenge for this month as well. So I'll definitely link that in the description box below. And yeah, so these are those pink gems I was talking about. So I'm just building up that cluster. And I did distress the edges of the pattern paper with my nail, and then down the bottom I made a little rip in the page and put some pink paper behind it, if you know what I mean. If you can look at it, you'll see what I mean. It just gives it like looks like there's another pattern behind it, and it brings in some more of that pink. And I add a few little wood veneer hearts and the pink gems, and even some of these tiny resin flowers that came in the kit that are really cool, just to make sort of like a small embellishment cluster down the bottom. It's only very tiny because I wanted the focus to be on this, obviously the area around the photo, and yeah, with the embellishment cluster up the top. This red and resin bird came in the kit as well. It's really cute, and I didn't know what I was going to use it on. And when I was doing this layout, I thought, oh, that would work well. So yeah, I threw it on there too. I love the way this cluster came together. It looks really, really cute. So that's about it for the layout. It was just a really quick layout today. This didn't take me long to do at all in real time. I only sped it up ×2, and I didn't really cut a lot out of it. So it was a really quick layout. It came together really quickly, and I was really happy with that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will be back very soon with more videos. Bye.